Hello, boys and girls. Welcome back to the Chelsea Godfather channel. Let's proceed with a roundup of today's Chelsea news. First and foremost, our club legend Cesar Azpilcueta, done deal. The deal is done. Free transfer to Inter. No, 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 no. Not to Inter Milan. No, bro, you're not going to Inter. It was a U-turn back to his home country, where he's going to play for Diego, Simeone at Atletico Madrid. And if you guys already know Diego, Simeone, and the way that he likes to, set his team up, low block, the offensive game, counter, attack. And guys, if you ask me, that seems like a marriage made in heaven for Azpilcueta to go back home and play for a team, competitive team in a setup that actually fits his talent and his ability at this point of his uh, career. And so Aspi, guys, you guys already know Aspi, club, legend. We, thank you, Aspi, for all of your dedicated hard work. I mean, professionalism. Like when you saw Aspi, you already knew this is a player that that you didn't need to give him any pep talk. The player was already ready. He was always mentally switched on. When he was in his prime, he was one of the most hard nosed defenders that was in the game, in terms of like nobody would just would pass Aspi. You could not dribble past him in terms of man to man marking. Azpilcueta was one of the best in the business. And yeah, this is a guy. If you're talking about proper Chels, a real proper Chels, I mean that's Aspi, uh, Azpilcueta, right? I mean that's definitely Azpilcueta. I mean the guy who came in on heralded. I believe his transfer fee was somewhere in the 6 million or 7 million pound region. He was really pretty much bought as a squad player and afterthought. Nobody really thought too much of the move of the transfer when Aspi came in into the club. I believe in 20 was that 2013. I believe is when Aspi came on into the club. And yeah, all he's done was just put his head down, work hard. Hard work pays off, guys. Aspi is testament to the fact that hard work in this day and age still pays off. And he's done is just hard work, nothing fancy, just disciplined player. And he worked his way all the way as a bench player, all the way to the first team and to team captain, who has lifted every single trophy available to be lifted in European football. So guys, there's nothing more to say about Aspi other than to wish him the best of luck at Atletico Madrid. He's gonna do well there. He's consummate professional, and and we wish him the best of luck and thank him for his service as a former ex Chelsea player. Moving along, next deal. The next news is Hakim Ziyech. Guys, we thought that this deal was a done deal, and the deal was supposed to be a done deal. Hakim Ziyech being sold off to Al Nasser, which is one of the Saudi clubs. It's supposed to be like a 8 million pound transfer fee. They were going to basically pay his normal wages, probably give him a raise. Nice and easy deal, nice and smooth. All Hakeem had to do was to just pass the old medical, right? But lo and behold, medical was done in Spain. He was in Spain. He had his medical done, and they discovered some issue with his knee, and it appears that his knee and his hip, and that pretty much put things off. So I think they may have given him a run out, had him probably do some on-field exercises and tests and things of that nature. And ultimately, the Saudi Arabia club reduced their wage offer by 40% in consideration of the injuries that were discovered from the medical. And well, that's pretty much where the whole deal sort of fell apart, because Ziyech said no. He said, heck no, I'm not going to go to Saudi and go and make less money in Saudi than I was making at Chelsea. And so, boys and girls, it appears that as of right now, Ziyech seems to be on his way heading back to London. And that's not what we want, because Ziyech's heart left Chelsea long ago. Ziyech's heart left Chelsea long ago. And so we got to find a way. Todd Bowley has to find a way to get him out. I mean, if this Saudi deal doesn't, somehow, materialize, then it's, it could put us in a tough spot where, Pochettino going to have one disgruntled player on his squad, and that's not what we want going into this brand new, season with, Pochettino and a whole bunch of young, hungry players that are desperate to make something positive out of this season after going through a horrific nightmare of a season last year where we finished 12th. So, guys, let's keep out an eye on the Hakeem Ziyech deal. Next news is the unveiling of our new striker, Nicholas Jackson. Right, that's the striker that we bought from Villarreal for 37 million euro transfer fee. He's it's basically a done deal. The club today made the deal official. Unveiled the player, so he's definitely in London. He's ready to start working. July 1st is tomorrow. As you all guys already know, that's the official opening day for training camp. But in reality, it's probably going to be opening on Monday, which is July 2nd. But either way, Chelsea training camp is going to be opening next week, and so Jackson is on ground in London. Done deal. He's already looking good. He's already looking sweet in that Chelsea blue Chelsea jersey, and you guys already know that we had issues with scoring goals last year. We pretty much didn't have any striker, and so it is what it is. We just hoping that notwithstanding that Jackson is not the type of high-profile striker that we normally go for. Let's just keep our fingers crossed that somehow a good luck, lady good luck shines our way this season with regards to Jackson as our striker, or at least one of our strikers in the event that we do go and buy another striker this summer. Because if you ask me, I just don't see how we're going to be going in with just Jackson and Amanda Broya who's also 21. The both Jackson and Broya are 21 years old each. Broya is coming off from a really bad uh, injury. I mean, you can anything you get out of Broya this season is just take it for what it is, right? Broya this season for Armando Broya is a recovery season. That's the reality. You don't want to put too much load on the young man. You want to give him because he still has a whole long career in front of him. So when you look at it from that angle, you realize that in reality, we only have you realize in a reality that we only have one striker as of right now. So I totally expect Chelsea to go after another striker. And if we don't, then it is on what it is. We just have to work with what we have. Okay. Next news. Next news would be Ruben Loftus Cheek to AC Milan. Done deal. 20 million. Okay. Ruben Loftus Cheek to AC Milan. 20 million euros. Done deal to AC Milan. Guys, Ruben, you guys already know Cheek, was one of ours, and I mean, we all know that he really wanted to stay, but I think what actually happened is, given the direction of the where the club is headed in terms of the type of play, the type of players, the tactics that they're trying to implement under Pochettino, and then given Ruben's high wages. Ruben is he was on roughly around 150,000 pounds per week. So all of that, he was not really gonna be a guy that's gonna be starting, right? Given we got Kunku and some other guys. So you don't. In reality, you don't want to play with those type of wages coming off of the bench. So if you can move them all out, you can go ahead and make the move. So that's how Ruben found himself as surplus to requirements. So guys, boys and girls, that's today's news. Please excuse all the background noise. I'm kind of out here somewhere, so there's a lot of noise, a lot of ambient noise that's going on right now. But just hang in there. I'm gonna be out on vacay for the next few days. So this is what we might have to. If I'm able to avoid it, I'll avoid it. Otherwise, it is what it is, guys. All right, take care. God bless you all. Peace.